Hello, my name is Mohamed Genedy and I'm going to describe the first scenario in our project when a person comes near to the door and tries to enter the password and the password is correct. At first, as you can see, the LCD shows nothing because no one is at the door, but when someone comes near to the door, we detect him using the ultrasonic sensor, then the LCD shows enter password. Then I'm going to show you first the servo motor and the key. It is now locked up. But when I enter the password is 1, 2, 3, hash, the servo motor opens the door, the LED lights up, and a welcome message is entered. Is printed.
Hello, my name is Mohamed Genedy. I'm now going to show you the second scenario where the user enters the password incorrectly. Say the user enters 1, 2, 5, 4, prints out wrong password, and shows the red LED lights up, as well as the buzzer sounding, of course. And for the final scenario, where the proximity sensor is cut by the door, showing an illegal access, which happens when the door is opened without the help of the keypad. So when it's cut, a message prints out, and the red LED lights up, and the buzzer sounds, and that's it.
And I'm going to discuss now the code for to implement the project. We needed to include several libraries. We used the servo motor, keypad, and the LCD. First, we initialized the servo motor and set the angle of it to 0. Next, we initialized the keypad. We said that it had 4 rows and 3 columns, and we mapped the keys in the order of the keypad. Next, we mapped the pins on the Arduino with the rows and columns of the keypad. And then we call the function keypad, which takes these inputs to initialize the keypad and be recognized by the Arduino. Next, we set a default password so that I can enter and open the lock. And here's the input, and it is what the user writes on the keypad. Then I'm going to we used the liquid crystal, which is the LCD. We used the analog pins because we didn't have space for the digital pins from A1 from A0 to A5. Next, here's the setup. We attached the servo at pin 13. And firstly, we're going to lock the door. So we're writing 0 on the door. Then we're going to begin the LCD, and it is 16 times 2 LCD. And we're going to print nothing because no one at the beginning, there is no one at the door. Then some input and outputs here. The ultrasonic takes input 5 for the echo, output 4 for the trigger. Then the buzzer, we set it for at pin 3, and we set it to low because we don't want it to be activated in the beginning. Output at pin 2 is the green LED, pin 1 is for the servo motor, and pin 0 is going to be red LED. And we're going also to write low at the LED because we don't want it to be activated.
Hello. Now to explain the loop function. Here we get the value of the key from the keypad, and then we check on it if the user has entered the key or not. We add this key to the input string, and then we set the cursor of the LCD to the second row so that the user can see what is currently being written. Then we set the cursor back to the first row in case we are going to print a subsequent message. It gets printed on the first row. After that, here we check if the input has reached a length of 4, which is the length of the preset password. If the input is equal to the password, we switch on the green LED and we clear the LCD display, replacing it with a welcome message. And then we write 180 into the angle of the servo motor so that it would rotate and make the key attached to it rotate. Then we add a delay of 10 seconds. And after that, we return the servo motor back so that the key may lock again. And we also make the green LED switch off and then return the enter password message to the LCD for it to be for another user to be able to type another password. If the input was not equal to the password, then we go into the else part where wrong password is printed out and the buzzer and the red LED are both activated with a delay of 3 seconds, after which they're both turned on and the user is told to enter the password again. And after the if condition, where we check on the length of the input, we reset the input back to an empty string so that the user may enter another password, the password again. Then we come down to the part of the ultrasonic sensor. Here we have the trigger send out a signal, and then we read the signal back in from with the echo. If the duration that the echo read was less than 3000, that means that a user is close to the door. So we print out enter password on the first row of the LCD. And here we read from the proximity sensor. Since it's active low, then we check if it's low. That means the door has opened. But it means that the door has opened without a password having been previously entered correctly. Since when the password is entered, there happens a delay of 10 seconds here. So the user would have entered the room and then closed the door. Therefore here, that means that an unauthorized access has occurred. So we print out go away and activate the buzzer and the red LED, and then add a delay of 6 seconds, then switch them off. And once again, the system prompts the user to enter the password. And that's it.